Proxies, you are not seeing things. I'm deciding to go bald today. Yes, the shine is real. I mean, I just can't help it. I'm bald. Cut to no, I'm kidding. No, but today, my bald ass is going to be looking at 3.0 of ZZZ, and we're going to look through it through Hoyo Labs because usually I go through Pridewind, but they're going through some updates right now. But Sora Hoshina, the fantastic person that they are, has always covered these whole freaking live streams. So I'm going to be looking through that and kind of diving my toes into what's to come. We already did a reaction to this, but I want to talk about it more in depth. So let me know in the comments down below if you are excited for version 3.0 of ZZZ. And let's go ahead and dive into today. Now, of course, we know that the Phase 1 banners are going to be Velina and the rerun of Yi Shunguang. Talk about a powerhouse pairing for Phase 1. We have the basically the best attack unit in the game, or the best damage unit in the game overall with Yi Shunguang. Yi Shunguang is absolutely insane, and I'm always using her for everything that I do, right? So for me, Yi Shunguang rerun is a plus for anybody. I highly recommend that you go for this character. That being said, if you have the chance for only one of these two characters, it is a toughie, because with Velina coming out right now, you have the brand new attribute in Wind. And I'm going to say this, every time a new attribute comes out, you have to get the first character for it. That's just my take on it, because of the fact that, again, this is the character that's going to build that attribute. So we have Velina, who is voluptuous. My God, hold on. I had to adjust my mic for that. She is gorgeous. Like, my God. Like, okay, so I think that the splash art that she had did not do her justice, because when you see her in game, her hip, it's like this. It's like, got this, and then boosh. It's insane. But not only that, with the Wind attribute thing, like, it brings in this brand new elemental reaction system for ZZZ. Now, this is brand new for ZZZ. It is not brand new for other gachas, so I don't want anybody twisting my words, right? This is new in the sense for ZZZ, at least from my understanding. And she could actually tie in her Wind ability to take form of these other abilities, such as like fire and ice and stuff like that. But I think it has to be like fire, ice, and ether. It can't be physical as a part of it. But I digress. It is already insane that they're adding this into the game and adding this as a part of her kit. Plus, she looks like she's going to be an absolute beast of a DPS, in my opinion. So I'm very excited for her. So it's going to be tough for this Phase 1, right? Phase 2, on the other hand, you have the rerun of Sunna, which Sunna is right now one of the best supports in the game. Very good. And honestly, I am contemplating just summoning for her because I do need her. I have the other two of the freaking, what's it, Angels of Delusion. I really only wanted Arya out of the three, but I just got Nangguang randomly, but I might get Sunna, I don't know. And then you got Norma, who is a brand new stun unit who is going to make quick assist a lot better. And I think that with her stun abilities, having the turrets on the off field, well, turrets where you could be off field and the turrets help you, I think is a plus for her and makes her very much a character you kind of want to go for. I still think I'm going to skip her personally, but I wouldn't blame anybody going for her because it makes a lot of sense, right? So two great characters overall coming to the game, and two great reruns that players will actually benefit from, in my personal opinion. We do have, obviously, our first looks at Velina, and she looks absolutely insane. She is a Wind anomaly character, while Norma is going to be a fire stun character. And then we also got our first look at the free character known as Pyrois, which I was wrong with Pyrois. I will say that my pronunciation was corrected by the official game, and that's who I'm going to go by. I know that a lot of people love to make fun of me about my pronunciation of characters on TikTok. First of all, love you guys. You guys are so great for doing that. Trust me, keep it up. But when it comes to official pronunciations, I always try to go off of what the game is. But Pyrois, it looks absolutely insane too. An attack unit. Ether element as well, so it's going to be sick to have that as another attack unit. Looks insane, has 4 different ultimates as well, which is pretty dang cool, and they all have different abilities to them, so you can kind of mix and match and see what combinations you want to do for Pyrois in your team. Now, we do have a name book called, or new, I don't even know what I was trying to do there. We have a new Bang Boo named Ultra Jack, which looked okay. It got floppy ears, right? I dig the floppy ears thing. But we did see in the actual new area that we're going, Rose Califer, that there are tall Bang Boos. So maybe we'll even get a big Bang Boo. You know what I mean? We do have a brand new W engine for Velina, obviously, and for Norma. They both look good. It is what it is. We are getting a free W engine known as Aurelia as well as part of one of the events that we'll be talking about here a little bit later. And we are getting freebies of the W engine Soul. Is it Exuvia? I think it's Exuvia, if I remember correctly. We are getting these these disk drives as well. And I kind of want to go over these again because I did go over it in my reactions. Let's go ahead and talk about it here as well. We got Wuthering Saloon. 2-piece is going to be wind damage plus 10%. And then the 4-piece is when the equipper uses an EX special attack, their anomaly proficiency is increased by 25 for 40 seconds. This stacks up to 2 times, and repeated triggers reset the duration. When the equipper triggers Windswept, which is the brand new ability of like doing the tornado, and it takes on the form of the other element as well. When the equipper triggers this, their damage increases by 18% for 40 seconds, and repeated triggers reset the duration. This is a great set for Velina to come out, and this is only going to work for Velina, so it sucks for us who love to grind, or don't love to grind for that matter, is that we're going to have to grind for this new win set. Now, there is good news. There is a new Ether set that is also probably going to take shape in other Ether agents. The new set is Sky Ablaze, Ether damage plus 10% on the 2-piece and 4-piece. When the equipper is an Ether attribute agent, their crit damage is increased by 30%. When the equipper uses an EX special attack or ultimate, their attack increases. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Whew. It's been a long day today. When the equipper uses an EX special attack or ultimate, their attack increases by 10% for 30 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the duration. This is going to be a really good set for your Ether anomaly agents, such as, Julians. Why am I blanking on them? I feel so bad. Let me go to Pride Wind really quick. I'll go to Pride Wind because I feel like a little cheatsy doodler, you know what I mean? We're going to go over here. I don't know why. I don't use a lot of Ether outside of Yixuan, so I feel kind of bad. But Yixuan is not going to benefit from the set. So, like, let's take a look at these Ether agents really quick. So, you're going to get a good set maybe out of Arya. Like, it's going to be tough for that one because she's anomaly instead of attack. She's not really going to benefit from the crit damage on that one. So, you're going to need it for Shuyan. Wow, I thought there was more for some reason. I don't know. I feel like, is it just that there's so many other ones? Yeah, fire is insane. Electric, yeah. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I'm just crazy. But yeah, so you got Pyrois and you got Zhu Yan for this. So Zhu Yan's been needing upgrades for a while, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see that we're getting that. We got a new story quest, which involves us going to Rose Califer. Obviously, it's going to be the beginning quest to set things in motion. We're going to see 3 Sunbringers, apparently, which is pretty insane. We got brand new enemies, which all look really, really cool. And we also got this, which I kind of want to go more in depth with. This is all the free stuff that is coming to ZZZ in 3.0. And I want to make it clear, this is not anniversary stuff. Anniversary is being set up for 3.1. But 3.0, this is all the new stuff we're getting. We're obviously getting the brand new agent of Pyrois, which also comes with 2 Mindscapes as well from Fairy Tales to get. There's going to be a new thing, a new event where you actually go around talking to agents and going through. It's kind of like Genshin Impact's like tales of things a little bit. It's kind of hard to explain, but we'll dive into it a little bit. I might be wrong. I might just be crazy and misremembering things. But we are getting Pyrois and 2 extra Mindscapes, which means that we're going to need 4 more as time goes on. We got the Soul Exuvia, which is the W engine. We're getting our free 10 pull that we normally get, our free 10 pull on the Bang Boos that we're going to get, and an extra 1,600 polychromes alongside also costumes for the proxies. Now, my thing is this. I'm not going to lie. The costumes are okay. Like, we expect this because of the new area, but I'm kind of indifferent. I like the summer outfit for Belle. That's all I'm going to say. It's pretty clear. Now we do have the brand new events, the Celestial Nexus Intelligence Dossier, which is another thing that you kind of use to get rewards from the mid statue, which is something else they've taken from Genshin Impact, or at least taken inspiration from, where you're going to level it up as you go, and it's going to give you free extra rewards. So definitely take a look at that. They're making the Bang Boo Team Fight Tactics event a permanent challenge, and I think that's actually a good change because I actually dig this event. I think it's pretty cool. But it looks like it's not going to be a PvP one. It's going to be more so based on a PvE. So there's that. Assemble mock exam comeback plan, which is going to be like Galaga, or at least that's what I compared it to. You're going to get different things to do different stuff. Yes, that's the best description I can give. No, you're going to get different weapons to help get you through the stages. There's going to be agents that you could use. So we got Velina, Miyabi, Starlight, Billy, Sigrid, and Norma. So very excited to check that out. Tales of the Hobbling Crow. So this is where, I was kind of wrong on this one. So Tales of the Hobbling Crow, I think, is where we're going to get this stuff that we were talking about earlier, or I could be wrong still. Yeah, I'm still wrong on that one, so don't mind me. I don't know why, but I'm like having a hard time remembering how we're going to get these Pyroas stuff, so bear with me on that. I am trying to remember. Tales of the Hobbling Crow is going to be like a detective story, and you're going to get some free stuff from that as well. It kind of reminds me of, I guess the best way to put it is Silver Palace, where you're matching stuff up to kind of make your clues go into. So I do like it. I think that's really interesting, but I really hope it's not too goofy. I know it's going to be because it's ZZZ, but, you know, that's just my take on that. We got a new permanent endgame called Annihilation Simulacrum, which this looks more like, I wouldn't say it's going to be a difficult endgame, right? I think it's more so going to be like the semi-difficult one that you could do, and you get a few extra rewards on it. It does look fun. You're battling one of these three. Excuse me. In an event where you're going to be able to like get extra rewards, and it goes up. I think it goes up in levels, and you can increase the difficulty over time. So it looks pretty cool. We got the Gleaming Shadow Team Battle, which is another battle event that we're getting. Art is Bang Boo, which is a login event where you do basically your daily stuff, and you're going to get extra little stamps that you can get that going. We got Good Morning Rose Califer, which is a current event that's on right now, I believe, or something along those lines. Yeah, it's an event that's out right now. It's a web event in the sense where you go through and you're going through the stories of what's going on. You pick little events, and it kind of reminds me of the I guess the best way to put it is, again, in Genshin, because it's the best comparison for ZZZ. With Genshin Impact, you had your stories that you would do with the hangout events. That's what it was. You do a hangout event, and it has the branching stories, and you have to pick the right things to go through the certain endings. So it's exactly like that. So, and then we got our double bounty events that are happening as well. We have the Return to Redo together in the new chapter, which is the return events to get more people coming back to ZZZ. And as we talked about before, we get the free polychromes, the free tapes, the free boopons. This is the new collection system that we were talking about just a little bit ago. You gather all the data on these characters from around there. You gather more of the stuff. It's like an exploration rewards thing. And then you take it to this boot, and it levels up into different colors. Like I saw a silver one, and I saw a gold one at the time. So very cool stuff. I do like that. They did show some character teaser stuff. I love the fact that they used the Anya face for Norma. I thought that was so freaking funny. New dynamic wallpapers, as always. We already know that. Rating style in the combat readiness interface is kind of like you could see your ranking of like how good is your character going to be if you get something completed. So little optimizations. Well, excuse me, sorry again, it's very late at night for me. I do apologize. I know I probably shouldn't record this as I'm late at night, but I'm a very busy man. I got so much stuff going on, so trying to keep up with everything. So if my yawns make you mad, I apologize. I'm an old man. I can't help it, man. But yeah, disk drive smart discard function is coming out. I hope that it's gonna really make things a lot better. Because I have a hard time sorting through my stuff. I just went and wiped a bunch of my stuff out for discs. So yeah, it's kind of tough on these parts. They'll show recommended discs when you're actually crafting for discs or going to the needle for this, or the Bardic needle, I think is what it's called. Yeah. But you can go to the Bardic needle and it's going to show you which characters are going to benefit from which of those discs. So that's really cool. I love that. Compendium interface shows battery charge. So we're actually going to see how many battery charges we have and all of our like extra stuff. So pretty cool. Apparently items will be classified by like hat, shirt, and other stuff. So that's really neat as well. Gameplay demonstrations will now be on the events page. So I thought that was cool. So good on them for that. They're simplifying all the skill text in combat description. So when you go to the skills, it's going to be a lot shorter. It's not going to be like 50 paragraphs long of you trying to understand something. So a lot of really good optimizations coming into ZZZ's 3.0. And then we also got the announcement that ZZZ will be going to Steam, which you can actually wishlist now. And it's going to release as of this recording in 10 days. So on June 17th. So make sure you get that ASAP. We're also getting a new outfit for Velina as well. And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say this to, and I hope that ZZZ is paying attention or any of the devs are paying attention. I don't think they do. But hey, no harm in trying. Hey, ZZZ, my big thing is you should be making these outfits better than the original outfits, because I feel as though like every outfit that they've done outside of the proxies has not been better. Like the biggest example is the Ellen Joe outfit. I get people wanted the whole like school uniform thing. I didn't. I don't think it's that much better than what she's got. The maid outfit is insanely better than the school outfit. So that's my take. And it's been the same with every other outfit outside of maybe Astra Yao's, but that's just my take. I think that this outfit is okay, but I don't think it's going to be one of those things that people should go after personally. Then, of course, they showed the Proxy's new outfits. They showed the little headdress of the Bang Boo, which is really funny. They also showed at the beginning of the area, like, this new Rose Califer area, which is, you know, really nice looking. It kind of gives it that whole feel of, like, I don't want to say, like, steampunk a little bit. It's a little steampunkish. Not a lot of steampunkish, but still a lot of really good stuff coming to ZZZ in 3.0. I think that this live stream overall was really good. Had a lot of great things come from it, and I'm very excited for how 3.0 is going to shape the game. A lot of people have been doom posting about ZZZ, which I don't understand because they're still making a lot of money. I don't think it's the worst of the Hoyo games at all. I think it's actually the best of the Hoyo games, but I feel like a lot of people just don't want to play it because it's a different type of combat style. But I don't know. That's just my take on it. I love ZZZ, and I'm going to continue to play it. I don't care if my friends flame me for it. I love this freaking Gooner game. I don't care. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. Are you excited for 3.0 of ZZZ, or are you excited to end this video so you don't have to look at my bald ass head anymore? Let me know in the comments down below. But that's going to be it. I love you guys to death. Let me know what you think, and we will see you all in the next video. Please take care. Be safe.